On headlines. Once a White Sox, now a Giant. We have full details on the story of Jeff Samardzija. Historically good, Zach Greinke is a new Diamondback in town. We have full details on that story. There's a new lackey in Chicago. We have full details on that story as well. And updates from today's college games. And your news in 60. From All Sports headquarters, this is Headlines with Clark Eaton for this Sunday morning.
Welcome to a brand new edition of Headlines for this Saturday night. Now, we have some updates on some collegiate championship games going on right now. Clemson leads North Carolina 28-16 in the third. Stanford leads USC 27-22 in the fourth quarter. Iowa leads Michigan State in the third, or tied with Michigan State in the third quarter 6-6. And those are some of the collegiate scores we have right now, but for the moment we do have one final score that was big today, the SEC Championship. Alabama won over Florida to get to back-to-back SEC titles this year and last year. They won 29-15. Florida had a late rally, but it was not enough. We'll be right back with some more news, mainly MLB free agency. But here are the rest of tonight's scores. Here now, we're back with headlines, and now it is time for some Major League free agency news for baseball. Jeff Samardzija today agreed to a 5-year deal with the Giants. The contract is reportedly worth $90 million. Now, the former White Sox pitcher, it's pretty good for the White Sox. He joins a Giants team that just had a top pitcher, Tim Lincecum, retire. John Lackey, a former Chicago or St. Louis Cardinal to be exact, signed with the Chicago Cubs recently. Now, it is a 2-year deal, and according to Ken Rosenthal of Fox Sports, they will pay him between $32 and $34 million over the next 2 years for a pitcher. Zach Greinke signed with the Diamondbacks in the most shock move of the year so far. Now, it was a historic deal for a pitcher. The historically good pitcher who had a under 1.4 ERA for the regular season signed a 6-year deal with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, the deal is reportedly worth $206 million. We'll be right back with your news in 60. We're back now with the news in 60, and we have your top headlines for this Saturday night. A suspect in Florida accused of a bank robbery in Miami Beach was killed recently. Now, in Miami Beach, a razor-wielding man, now the report was from CBS News, it was early Saturday morning that he was shot and killed by police. The supposed bank robber used a razor to get money and for theft, so he was shot and killed by police early Saturday morning. On to our next story, Donald Trump said that victims of the terrorist attack of San Bernardino, California, said in a statement that they could have protected themselves if they were armed with guns. Now, the presidential candidate said this in a rally in Spencer, Iowa. In a new Fox News poll, according to Fox News, he is up 20 points with 30%, 36%, of the vote. That's 20 points over his next rival, Ted Cruz, for the Republican nomination. This is obviously a big deal because Iowa is one of those big states you need to win the election. For everyone here at All Sports and around the world, for the Saturday night, I'm Clark Eaton reporting. Good night.